if you guys are anything like me, you're tired of going to grocery stores, buying grooming products that are designed for men, but they just suck. Or they smell girly. I also hate going to expensive department stores like Macy's and getting cologne that makes me smell like a little bitch. I want to smell like a fucking man. And I think most women want their men to smell manly as well. And that's why I've partnered with Duke Cannon. Duke Cannon has products for men. They have products that make you smell manly as hell. They have big ass bars of soap. They have really thick body wash. They have beard oil and beard balm, hair care products. My favorite is their big ass bar of soap. Smells like naval supremacy. It is awesome. And I also buy all of their liquid cologne. It really makes you smell manly, and they have tons of different fragrances. In fact, I have some for each day of the week. Also, when you purchase from Duke Cannon, some of your purchase goes to help out veterans. And if you use duke.comeonmanpod.com, link is in the description, you get free shipping. Win-win. This stuff smells so goddamn good, and the ladies love it. Trust me. Again, that's duke.comeonmanpod.com. The link is in the show notes. Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I would do a little vlog format for today. Normally, on Wednesdays and Fridays, I take the full episode from Monday, and I find some clips from it and post a short clip on Wednesdays and Fridays. But my guest this week, Dr. Blaine, was a little camera shy. He was like, look, I'm a professional. I don't really want, my face out there, because he's a family physician, stuff like that. And he was talking about all sorts of sex stuff, like all sorts of dirty sex stuff. Go back and listen to that episode. It's pretty good. He's talking about women's physiology, how to bring them to orgasm, like all sorts of stuff like that. It's a really great episode, so go ahead and listen to that. So anyway, I decided I'm not going to cut that up because there's no video to cut for that. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about social momentum and how important that is. So what's social momentum? Social momentum is where you get yourself going as far as just talking to strangers, right? So let's say you go to the supermarket. You just start chatting up everybody, right? It's not just women. You're chatting up like old men. You're chatting up the cashier. You're just being super friendly and outgoing and talking to people, right? And what happens is you start just getting so used to talking to strangers that when you decide to finally go out and actually cold approach, you're already like lubed up for it, right? You're already used to walking up to total strangers and like saying random shit and getting a reaction out of them and stuff like that. So when you go up to like a pretty girl and you start chatting her up, like you're already used to it, right? It's a really great strategy to sort of get out of your anxiety and start approaching people. Well, I was at a retreat this weekend with my dating coach friend, Benny Lichtenwalner. I was there, I flew out to Georgia last Wednesday, and Thursday through Sunday, we did all sorts of really cool activities. And on top of that, he gave us lectures on, how to improve our game with women, right? And some of it was very valuable. And he was talking about going on a first date. And he was saying, basically, on a date, on a day that you're going to have a date, you should be practicing social momentum all day long leading up to the date, right? So he says, like, get up in the morning, listen to some badass music, get your vibe going, stuff like that. When you go to work, like, chat up all your colleagues, start chatting with people in the elevator. If you're like me and you work from home, he's like, that day, go work from a coffee shop or something and chat up like all the customers and chat up the baristas and stuff like that. But basically get yourself in the habit of chatting people up and being super friendly. Then, after your work day or whatever, you're getting ready for the date, you want to take a shower. He talks about, standing in a power pose, really getting like in the vibe, listen to some, like jam out to some music that really gets you in the mood, gets you really pumped up. And then he says, like, as you're driving to the date, Don't think about any of that stuff. Just be present in the moment. Think about like the trees that are passing by. I don't know if you heard that bell. That's my cat. She likes to jiggle whenever I'm filming. Anyway, he says, just be in the present. Don't focus on the date. Just, you've already prepared for it all day long, so there's no reason to focus on the date. Then he says when you get to the bar, he says you want to meet the girl out front so you have the shared experience of walking in with her. But then he says continue your social momentum stuff. Start talking to people as you pass by them. Chat up the waitresses, chat up the bartender and stuff like that. This all makes you out to be this outgoing, friendly person, and that's genuinely found to be more attractive to women. Like, you're all of a sudden like, oh man, this guy's like the life of the party, right? And as you're chatting up all these strangers, it gives you like this automatic social proof, which, psychologically speaking, women use that to gauge how attractive you are and how good of a potential mate you're going to be. So anyways, that's what I want to talk about. Social momentum. You can use that when you're getting ready to go pick up women out in public. You can use that on your date so that you're out of your shell more and you're more outgoing and the life of the party. Anyways, try it out. Let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, like, fave, subscribe, and hit those notifications. And I'll chat with you guys later.